What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my room tour. Guys, I have been asked to do this room tour for quite a while, but every single time I went to do it, there have been new projects that I got into that I was like, oh, I'm not gonna do the room tour until this is done, and then I get another idea, and then I get another idea, and then another idea. So it's never been like truly ready. So now it's just about done. I mean, I really can't do much more to this room. As you can see, I'm extreme maximalist, and not all my dolls are in this room, like Barbie dolls and other dolls that just can't fit. Maybe a lot of stuffed animals and some of my rag dolls, but for the most part, all my dolls are in this room where I can see them at all times while I create and do different things. So yeah, I've decided to get really into it. This video is probably going to be about 45 minutes to an hour long with some photography at the end. So get a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and a snacky and see how I display my dolls and decorated my room. Okay, so we will start with the main focus of the room, which is my bed, and it is decorated with circus pillows and circus blankets and comforters and pillowcases because I love circuses. Everybody knows that by now. So yeah, I have little popcorn, stuffies, and stuffed animals, and yeah, these cute little pillows. And this is my side, as you can see, because my channel's pillow, and this is my boyfriend's side on the other side. But yeah, so it's a big circus tent blanket. I did have a comforter that looks just like this pillow right here, but I did not put it on for this video because it's kind of a pain in the butt. So I just use my blanket. So yeah, these are my pillows. Aren't they so cute? And this is where I edit and get creative. And this is the ticket pillow that says 1969 420. I just really loved that ticket number. This is such a cute little Amusables jelly cat popcorn bucket with legs. So here is my corner, my bedtime corner, and it's just filled with my favorite stuffies and Lilibet, my reborn doll, and some special stuffies that I got from my boyfriend and friends. This is my water bottle. It's a clown nose. Is that not cool? And I also love this pillow for nightlight, rainbow stars light. And you know, my dolly is right there, my Scentsy buddy Dolly. I love her. She needs to be like right near me. So I really love dolly art, anything that's like a dolly art. And my friend the Denisa sent me this really thoughtful picture of a girl holding a doll with my name on it, and I really love that. And this is my little corner so I can calm down at night and wind down. That's a little night light that looks like a balloon. It's called the It Balloon nightlight, actually. And there we have Gilly, the famous Gilly from here on YouTube. And yeah, he's just chilling there by Lilibet and Garfield. And yeah, these are some of my most favorite stuffed animals. The colors, the feel of them. That's my reborn Lilibet. I really do love looking at her at night. And this little guy's face, he just brings me joy. Thank you so much, Allison, for sending me him. I can't thank you enough for Gilly because, like, he just has such a presence in my room. I can just hear his little voice talking to me. Up here above all of my stuffies, I have a little cloud amusable. I love these amusables. And I have my textile dolls and my angel dolls up there. And here is my one and only Stife bear. I'm very proud of that little guy sitting up there. Here is my Waldorf doll. I love this little girl's little face. And then there's some Blythe art right on the side of her. Here is some more Blythe art. I get a lot of art sent to me when I got a doll. They'll send you their like pitches that they make, and they have their like company name on them. I've gotten a few of them, and I love them. I'll put them right in a frame and put them up on my room. Here are my Blythe dolls. They each have their own condo over here. Here is Blue. She's sleeping. She has her little dolly over there. That is one of my favorite little dollies. Is she not the cutest? She's like a Cabbage Patch Kid, but generic. Like, what? I love that little baby doll. And here's one of my most favorite Blythe art that has been sent to me. It's really realistic of how the Blythe's articulation looks, and she's just beautiful. I love it. And yeah, this is the other one. I feel like I didn't go in long enough for this picture. And there's Goldie's house. That's her little condo. And we have June up there. She likes her balloons. And we have Anti with the dark in the back. I like it near the stars. We try to make it look like it's more nighttime on this side because this is the wall that's on the side of my bed. Okay, so we've seen that side on the side of my bed. Now this is the wall that we're gonna take a look at next, and it has more of my Blythe dolls and nighttime dolls on that side. Over here we have my pull-up near some more art that I have received with dolls or yard sales. I find some like little nursery type toy pictures. Here's a Margaret Keane picture that came with my Margaret Keane doll, and I love this picture. I wish I had like a real one that's huge. She has the coolest art. This thing is cool. This is a 1940s nursery music box. You turn it and it plays a lullaby. Isn't that so sweet? I'm a sucker for old stuff like that. Here's a shelf that looks like a cloud. I put a couple of my Blythes on here. They sit. This is where they live. They have like a shared unit. They're good sports. This is where my Dolly Dinkum dolls sit. That's like such a tongue twister. But what I wanted to show you is this little vintage nursery nightlight. Isn't this so cool? And I also collect cards that have balloons on it because I'm a sucker for balloons. Up top on a shelf, I have all my basketball dolls. And right below them, we have my circus girls. Here's a picture of Frankie, the Denice's Blythe doll that my Blythe doll is best friends with. So I put a picture of her doll up on my wall. And here are where some of my other Blythe dolls live, on top of a shelf that I put up. And here's a little park bench with one of my clowns, which I think is adorable, with the two padded tin bears. And right in this little shelf, which is like an old drawer that we made into a shelf, that's my first doll that I ever had. So I keep her safe in there. Here's another card I found that is circus themed. And also this is another piece of art that I found at a yard sale. It's like a big-eyed doll painting, but I love. Here's another condo for a few of my dolls. Over here we have 10 ping that fits perfectly in this little side shelf that I was so happy to see. And yeah, my dolly also has a picture of Frankie in the back, her and Frankie when they met. So adorable. And I have a little bird's nest underneath here. And I like it to look a little like maybe like nature, some nature-ish. I have like a felt bee and everything. Over here is the top of my windowsill because I do not waste any space. So I put most of my ragdoll collection up here that I can fit. Some of them are downstairs. I just can't fit them all. I have way too many ragdolls. Well, I shouldn't say way too many, but look at this one's feet. I need to have those feet hanging. They're so cute. Okay, so on to the next part of my room, which is my bureau, which is where most of my delicate older dolls will go. Here on the side, I have like little shelves where I put tiny little knick-knack toys. And then I have my Bratz dolls over here with some more art. Here I have my Amaya dolls all together, trying to collect the full set of them. But this is where I put most of my delicate dolls because I get so nervous of them breaking or getting gross. I like to keep them where I can see them in reach and see that they're, not at all getting disturbed. These are some of my most favorite dolls in this group. One of my most favorite collections on this bureau is my big-eyed dolls. They all stand there and look at me, and they just make me so happy that they're in my collection. Over here, I have more of my like fashion dolls from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. Coming down on the side of my bureau wall is a little collection of Jenny dolls I have going over here. And I keep on just like finding them rather than purchasing them, which I think is kind of cool. So now I kind of want to like get all of them, every single generation of Jenny dolls. And here we come over where I have like my Raggedy Ann section. Not all my Raggedy Ann dolls, but some of like my art and this commemorative doll or whatever it was called. And here is my dolls that reach up for me and want a hug for me or want me to pick them up. So adorable. Over here I have two pictures. One is my son when he was younger playing basketball, and the other is my best friend that I lost when I was younger. She passed away. I like to look at those before I go to bed at night. Isn't this painting of this girl cool? There is a few others that I want from this artist that I'm gonna put in my collection. But yeah, the Big Eye doll art is so fun. Okay, so now we are on to my view from my bed. And this is why I have a hard time falling asleep at night because it's just so much to look at. But yeah, so let's take a look at these little I don't know what you want to call them, shadow boxes, mini dioramas for my little, I like to call them caretakers. For my Blythe dolls. Dollies calls them lovies, and they're just little characters that you get for your Blythe to hold or for props, and I like to give them a little place to live. So me and my boyfriend made these with a little paper in the back, so they each have their own little like colorful background, and these are just little crates from Michael's. They're cheap little crates, and we just stuck them to the wall. Here is the popular Uncle Pete over here. He is my most popular caretaker of my Blythe. Everybody loves him. So another hobby of mine, I love art and I love balloons. So I go and collect greeting cards that have balloons on them whenever I see one like this. I don't like the ones that necessarily have writing on the front, like the ones that say happy birthday. I try to get them to look plain, so I like have art. And I've collected a few so far, and I can't stop collecting them. And over here is where my dioramas are for my Blythes. This one is my favorite one. It is, obviously it has a roof, but it looks very old and looks like a little grease mark on the back over there on the wall. And it looks like reminds me of like a New York apartment, like an old one. And it's very cozy looking. And then here is Jatem's diorama, and she loves Christmas, so she always has a Christmas picture up of a snowman. And there is a little picture of my boyfriend's like family photo from back in the day, which we love, so we put that up there. And yeah, she loves living here by herself. And now this is Nando's pad, we call it. And we try to make it look like he's on a lake. We stuck a little like, I I don't know, backdrop there that looks like a lake painting. And yeah, we just, put a bunch of things in here that we thought he may enjoy. And yeah, so this is his little area. And we're coming up to Billy and Moody's room. They share a room. Here they are, right here. And yeah, they have a lot of fun here together. They're just chilling. So underneath the dioramas, I have like these little shelves, and what I put over here is just little knickknacks I find on my journeys when I'm thrifting or at antique stores. And there are more things that my dog cannot like get into down here. Yeah, I enjoy collecting anything that is colorful, childlike, and dolly friendly. I'm loving this Stife Ave teddy bear holder thingy I found. Isn't that so cool? This is an F&B birthday knickknack. Hi. I like to use rock salts as lights in between the shelves. It's such a nice glow. Here's an Ashton Drake baby. So cute. And right here, these two kissing is a music box that sings the song Love Story from the 1970s. Oh my God, I love that movie. But this little Ashton Drake baby is too adorable. I like to collect tin toys and tin tea sets from back in the day as well, and tops. I think that's such a cool rustic look to my collection in decor. Okay, over here at the end of my bed, I have my F&B doll, and she is all around my cat collection. I like to collect little cat figures when I go to like yard sales or antiquing. And isn't this girl beautiful? I forget what her name is. It's like Shopping in New York or something like that. I forget. But she's so cute, is she not? We call her the cat lady. And yeah, here she is with all of these cool little cats I've collected over the years. So above my TV, I have a giant rubber ducky from the Sugar Factory. Okay, so here are my doors to get out of the room and into my bathroom. And I have some posters on there from the Cabbage Patch Kid dolls that I have gotten, and I have my Joe Spencer dolls over here, my 3 holidays that I love, and some ornament dolls and some more art. This is another gift from my friend the Denisa. It's a clown with a balloon that looks like a Blythe doll. Like, if there wasn't any other picture meant for me in the world other than that, I don't know. And here's another card I got with the hot air balloon in the back. And here are some clowns that I have, precious moment clowns and other clowns and circus themed things and rubber duckies. This is a music box that goes up and down when you open up the drawers. which is super cool, and it looks like a circus. In the middle of my room, I have a table that has a lot of the dolls that were not made in this country, and I have my 18-inch dolls in the back, like my American Girl, my Our Generation, and My Life as doll. And then I have my dolls that were made in Spain, Italy, Germany, France, and I have all that on top of a circus rug that has clowns in it when you walk in. And a lot of people are all like put off by that rug, but I think it's cute. Okay, so moving on here, we are on my boyfriend's side of the bed, and this is his workout machine where he stays nice and fit. And we have more circus themed blankets over here. Okay, moving right along here, we have the area of my room where my closet space is and our mirrors. And I have my ballerinas that are over here. I wish they could sit, but I don't have the articulated bodies yet. And then we have some of my Harry Potter themed items. And here are more little dioramas. These are for my little teddy bears over here that I got at a convention. And here is my Harry Potter Build-A-Bear. Okay, so this is my area where I put kind of like, I don't know, my retro stuff, the stuff that's in the box still. I don't know, it's a mishmash. I really don't have a theme for over here. I just kind of like put dolls here. And yeah, I really like how it's looking though. It's so colorful and fun and inviting. That Little Mermaid game I had as a kid in the 80s, and I remember playing it like it was yesterday. Does anybody remember these toys from back in the day? Like, this used to amuse us. I can't. I don't know how it did, but it did. This little homemade rag doll, my boyfriend's mother found on the side of the road and gave her to me, and I call her Vovó, which is the Portuguese name for grandma. Okay, so next is the Cabbage Patch part of my room, and these shelves were actually the first shelves I've ever put up because at the time Cabbage Patch Kids was the most I had in my collection. I had so many, and I like to collect old memorabilia, old merchandise, anything I can, and I like to make it look like it's Babyland General. I like to make it look whimsical and inviting, and I like it to be neat, and I want things hanging like these bunny bees. We hung the bunny bees. We have a boy and a girl. I like to have like everything. I wanted a pony. I wanted the astronaut. I want all the mini cuties. I just want them all. I want so much of Cabbage Patch still that I don't even have enough room for all the stuff that I want. But I have a few rare ones in my collection that I'm very, very proud of. And yeah, it's just a magical part of my room. And sometimes it can keep me up all night because I can look at it all night long. This is some of my favorite merchandise right here. When you get a travel kid, you get passports and their luggage for them, which I love. Okay, so we're moving on to the opposite side of the wall, and this is what I like to call the dolly wall, and it's mostly filled with shelves of all different kinds of shelves that we've collected over the years, and it has mostly all Playline dolls. Up at the very top is my old ragdoll collection, but then as you go down you're gonna see some Playline, some not Playline, like that's a Poppy Parker, but I have her up high because I don't want her to get hurt. But yeah, as you go down you'll see lots of dolls that you'll see in like Target, Walmart, Amazon. And yeah, I just like to look at them up there. It looks so beautiful, the ones that I chose for my collection and the color schemes that they bring. And yeah, it's one of my most fun things to look at during the day, especially when I want to do a video and I want to think about what dolls I want to put in my video. I like to be able to look at them all and be like, yeah, I could go and do a video with that doll. Oh, she belongs in my video. So it's really nice to have them all on their stands and, you know, looking at you, ready to perform for you if you need them to. So as most of you know, I have a lot of Barbie like most of us, we all have a lot of Barbies. So I can't fit a lot of my Barbies in my room. So I only chose a certain few, and these are them. All the rest are in my luggages. So like at Christmas time, I can take out my Christmas ones, Easter, Halloween, all that, birthday. So I just chose to get the different size Barbies, the different era ones, and some like really special ones. But the rest of them are definitely put away for the holiday season. Okay, guys, so now we are on to my boyfriend's part of the tour because he has his own little thing going over here. He decorated his area so cool. I've been watching him over the weeks create, and he's got such a cool imagination. I love to watch him work. He collects action figures and superheroes and glass and antiques like me. So yeah, and his favorite is Batman. So that's like the theme more than anything in the room. But yeah, take a look. Here are some cars of his that he's always wanted to actually really own, but can't. So he buys them in like little form. So here's another really cool thing. This is a card that's a Wonder Woman card that has a really like cool patch that comes with it that we put in a frame, and it looks so cool with his little like area. are some other cool cards that we like to collect. These have like jewels on them and they look like Darth Vader. Like really cool to use cards as art. So there you go, guys. There was the room tour. It was a lot to take in, so I am going to be including a lookbook at the end of this video with some light jazz for the photography part of this tour.